Hey, we're going to do a practice called double leg ascending and descending. And we're going to do this, well, eventually, talking about Aesop's fable of the deer, his antlers, and his reflection. So for the practice, you're going to stand with the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, kind of generous, maybe, I don't know, 110%, 115% of shoulder width. You don't want to go too wide or you're going to be an unhappy camper. And have the feet angled out, maybe 30 degrees, maybe 45. And you're going to imagine that energy or chi that in the body, just imagine it travels down the outside slash back of the legs and it comes up the inside slash front. So with the legs, it goes down the outside, up the inside. We're going to kind of trace that out with the hands. So begin with the hands kind of hovering in front of the inside of your thighs without touching the body. And you're going to bring the hands up without touching the body. It's about the height of the navel. They're going to go wide and they're going to go down the outside. And just imagine you're sending energy down around the feet, back up the inside to the height of the navel. So it's down the outside, up the inside, down the outside slash back, up the inside. And you could do it just like this. This is a complete move. But if you want to work the body a little bit differently, as an option, you can squat your butt back and kind of trace down around to the feet and back up. Still not touching the body, just kind of hovering around the feet, back up. So it's down the outside, up the inside. And the butt's going back to help protect the knees from going in front of the big toes. So it's just like that. And you could hinge forward like a hatha yoga inversion, but try to keep your shoulders upright. But either way is probably fine. All right, so we're going to continue to do double leg, ascending and descending. And let's talk about the deer. So there's this deer, and he's drinking from a stream, and he's looking at his reflection, and he's thinking, wow, these are some damn fine antlers. He's pretty proud of those antlers. But he's also like, yeah, wow, my legs, they're so skinny. I wish I did more leg day or something, or could do something about it, but he's a little embarrassed about his legs, but he loves those antlers. And then at some point, a lion comes along, and the lion wants to eat the deer, and the deer takes off running, and he's running fast, and his long deer legs just get him away from the lion. The lion's pursuing, but the lion's way in the back, right? He can only see the deer's tail lights disappearing, barely faintly in the distance. And the deer makes it to the wooded area and kind of enters the woods. And problem is, his big, beautiful antlers get caught in the brambles and in the whatever there is in the underbrush of the woods, and he gets stuck. And the lion comes up and starts munching away. And the deer, as it's dying, says, yeah, this really sucks. And, I was disparaging of these legs, but the legs are what could have saved me. And the antlers that I was so proud of, that's really what's doing me in. And the one version of the epimythium from this says kind of oddly something like this. It says, it's often the friends we have that we think are not really reliable, that might even turn against us. Those friends are often the ones that really stand by us and save us when need be. And sometimes it's the friends who we always think are pretty reliable who are the ones who might betray us. All right. So let's keep doing this double leg ascending and descending. Down the outside, up the inside, and let's go back. So there's the deer. And he's looking at himself in the reflection of a stream. And he's pretty proud of those antlers, those big, beautiful antlers. He's a little bit shy about his relatively skinny legs and small feet. And in the last one we did, last version of it, there was a lion. But this time it's some hunters. And the hunters spot the deer and start to pursue it. And the deer sees the hunters. And the deer takes off running like a bat out of hell. And he's running away, and he makes it. He's pretty far ahead, and he makes it to the woods. But then, alas, from the perspective of the deer, not necessarily the hunters, his antlers get caught in the underbrush or the low growth of the forest. And he gets stuck, and the hunters come up, and this is the end. And the deer says out loud, it says, "Ah, crap, you know, my legs, I wasn't proud of those things, but they almost saved me. And it's the antlers that I'm so proud of. That's what's doing me in." One more time, down the outside, up the inside. You can bring the feet back to about shoulder width apart, and lower the chi 3 times. 1, turn the Laogong point at the center of the palms toward the navel. 2, and then 3. Hands over the navel. For this is Hunyuan style Qigong that this comes from. The invitation is for women on this form to have the left or yin hand touching the body, cover it with the right. For men on this form, it's the right or yang hand touching the body, cover it with the left. Whichever feels better. You thumb your nose at sex or gender norms, then just let your freak flag fly, but or if the other way feels better. Have the Laogong points over the navel. Pause for a moment. And then release. All right. That's that.